This is DeFi built on Stellar. This is YieldBlox.
I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain buckets full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded that crash monkeys. Crash monkeys. Go Planet of the Apes, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit. It go.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here to thank you for coming to my jungle. And first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever. Nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we're going to take a look at YieldBlox, built on the Stellar ecosystem. Are you ready? So most of you are hearing about YieldBlox for the very first time. So right now, we're just in the jungle. We got our Matrix AI devices, and we're scanning to see what we keep and what we throw away. But so far, I'm liking what I see. Let's take a look. We got Sam Connor here, the Stellar Global. Now, YieldBlox changes all of this. Passive participants now have a reason to keep assets in Stellar Org ecosystem, as they can simply deposit them and earn interest, constantly creating value. Now, this article right here has a lot of good nuggets in it. But before we get there, I wanted to show you something real quick. Sam Connor had the pleasure of having Danelle Dixon, CEO of STF, swings by Stellar Global to chat. And ladies and gentlemen, she dropped some golden nuggets in that thing, and I think you're going to want to check it out. It's retweeted on my page. If you're not connected to him, he's on YouTube as well. Check that out.
Protocol 18 is the most significant 18.
Have you heard about Protocol 18 yet?
Protocol 18 upgrade. So this quarter, we've been heads down working on Protocol 18 and helping the ecosystem prepare for the network upgrade vote, which is scheduled for November 3rd. Protocol 18 is the most significant upgrade to Stellar since its inception because it adds a powerful new feature that has the potential to transform the network, the ability to create automated market makers, or AMMs.
So, what are YBX tokens? I know there's just so much coming. It's just like, get this right, everything else falls into place. Now, what are YBX tokens? YBX tokens are the YieldBlox protocol platform tokens. They can be used to earn a portion of protocol fees and vote on protocol governance proposals. YBX holders control the future of the protocol. Now, look, what is this going to do to Stellar now with all that liquidity coming in? I just can't help but to get, I'm a little frothy right now, if you can't tell. Okay, now, how many YBX tokens are there? There are a total of 1.5 billion YBX tokens to be allocated. How do we get YBX tokens? Users receive YBX tokens just for using YieldBlox. They must claim them to receive their issued YieldBlox. Now, if you guys have had a chance to get on a LOBSTR wallet, you would have been able to create a trust line and would receive airdrops, and then also airdrops in the future. They also have this, hold on a second. Let me get there. So here's the ticker, YBX, and also make sure when you go to create your trust line that you use the correct website. There are scams out there which lets you know that projects are on the rise. Okay, here's the LOBSTR. I will leave my code in the link below so you guys can get involved with that. But so many things involved with LOBSTR. If you don't have that wallet yet, you want to get in there and start learning about the ecosystem, because a lot of these tokens are dropping airdrops, and I don't want you to miss it. Oh, so before I move on, I wanted to bring this to your attention too. This is the 5 levels of YBX productivity they have listed here. Okay, YBX tokenomics model has 5 levels of asset productivity. Protocol participants can engage in to get the most value out of their YBX tokens. So we have here level 0. YBX incentivizes ecosystem participants to lend and borrow on YieldBlox. Level 1, users can stake YBX to earn a portion of YieldBlox protocol revenue. Also, users can stake their YBX in USDC or YBX and SLM AMM shares to earn a portion of the YieldBlox protocol revenue, as well as AMM fees. Are you seeing this? So level 3, we have users can use their staked YBX or YBX AMM shares as collateral to borrow in the YieldBlox protocol. You mean you get another stream? Like, come on with it. Level 4, users can use SYBX to vote on an allocation of YBX incentives to different lending pools. I mean, it just keeps going. Look at here, you have, this is what I want to show you right here. Institutions can stake their YBX to increase the size of their lines of credit. The size of the line of credit offered by YieldBlox is limited by the credit worthiness of the whitelisted institution. If an institution requires a larger line of credit, they can stake YBX to increase their limit. If they default on their line of credit, the protocol will confiscate a portion of their stake. So by staking, they are improving the credit worthiness. You don't have to make it any harder than what it is. Now, we have this article here, King of Cream, okay? YieldBlox will transform capital and incentives in the Stellar ecosystem. Now, this is script 3. Let me show you what script 3 is real quick if you guys don't know. It's DeFi built on Stellar, decentralized finance protocols powered by Stellar Tor. And YieldBlox is a DeFi money market protocol. Now, let's get into this, okay? The Script 3 team is a huge proponent of the Stellar ecosystem and its mission. However, we still realize it has a fair share of challenges, mainly a lack of capital efficiency and a weak incentive structures. Our goals for YieldBlox include tackling the challenges. Now that we're on the brink of launch, we decided to throw together a quick piece on why these challenges for the ecosystem and how YieldBlox addresses them. Capital efficiency, activating your money. High velocity, high efficiency money is the name of the game in crypto. You can move money across the globe in seconds and leverage it in 15 different ways to compound value creation. This is the power we have right here with blockchain. Do you understand this? Okay. Combining these two driving forces has allowed crypto to become the exponentially growing money monster it is today. Stellar excels at the first of these. It is one of the fastest blockchains out there. However, it is lacking the second criterion. Once money enters the Stellar ecosystem, there's little reason for it to stay there and be productive. By far, the biggest reason for this lack of money markets. In the programmable blockchain universe, passive participants, casual users, and holders can enter an ecosystem, deposit their assets in a money market to earn some interest, and forget about them. Active participants, traders, market makers, power users can then collateralize their assets in the money market and borrow passive participants assets for trading, yield farming, etc. This relationship benefits both active and passive participants, but most importantly, it benefits the blockchain ecosystem as a whole, since a large percentage of the money remains active in that ecosystem, constantly creating value. Do you see how they're pointing out the problem to you and what they do to kind of reconcile that? I love it so far, okay? Yeah, Stellar currently lacks the money markets that make capital efficiency possible. YieldBlox changes all of this. Passive participants now have a reason to keep assets in the Stellar ecosystem, as they can simply deposit them on YieldBlox and earn interest. So they have your cream. We see another example of this by looking at Stellar's validator count versus other chains. The Stellar Consensus Protocol, by design, does not include economic incentives like proof of stake. This design is fine due to SCP's unique trust model, but it also means there are much smaller incentives to become a Stellar validator than there are on POS chain. Stellar doesn't pay you for being a validator. Solana does. As a result, Stellar has 30 validators and Solana has thousands. Because of this, SCP, the effect on the validator count isn't really a concern. However, we expand this incentives rule to the rest of the Stellar ecosystems. Things look problematic. Stellar is unquestionably the best blockchain for building fintech platforms on. However, why would I build a non-custodial Stellar-based fintech platform when there aren't any monetary incentives for doing so? And I completely understand this. This is why this makes so much sense to me, okay? Revenue models for non-custodial fintech platforms are hard. Furthermore, why would an end user use my platform when there aren't any protocol level interest rate products I can offer them? YieldBlox is designed to handle these exact issues, and this lies the jelly. All you gotta do is put the peanut butter on top and toast the bread and add a few bananas. Sorry about that. Sorry, got a little hungry. Okay, now why would you stake YBX? It has your YieldBlox users stake their YBX tokens for SYBX to earn interest on their staked YBX tokens and the ability to vote on YBX governance proposal. Basically, users can earn YBX token passively and control protocol development just for having YBX. So I came across a video on Vimeo explaining to you how this system works a little bit better. Let's take a listen.
YieldBlox is a DeFi lending protocol built on the Stellar network. Users around the world can lend and borrow assets without the need for an intermediary like a bank, all for less than a cent. Here's how it works. Users deposit assets into YieldBlox so they can be lent out. Then, users can borrow these assets from YieldBlox by depositing collateral and paying interest, which is distributed to the lenders. Just for using YieldBlox, users will earn YBX, YieldBlox's platform token. YBX holders control the future of YieldBlox. They can stake their YBX tokens to allow them to vote on changes to the protocol. Staking also awards users a portion of protocol revenue. In addition to secure, fast, and affordable lending, YieldBlox will offer FX forwards, leveraged margin accounts, and organizational lines of credit in the future. This combination of key financial products will boost the Stellar network by improving remittance efficiency, increasing market liquidity, and offering a secure, yield-generating savings solution for anyone in the world. This is DeFi built on Stellar. This is YieldBlox.
This is all hooked up to our smart contract, so it's going to exhibit the real protocol. So in the top right, you can go up and connect your wallet. Hey guys, it's Marcus from Script 3. I'm going to walk you through a quick demo and use case of the web app that we've been working on very hard for the last couple of months. This is all hooked up to our smart contract, so it's going to exhibit the real protocol. So in the top right, you can go up and connect your wallet. And you can select any Stellar browser wallet, or you can add LOBSTR with the QR code.
Oh, there it is.
So we select Creator, and then once you've connected our wallet, we can see some more information on our positions and our account. So we have our health factor and our APY and our borrowed amount. And then if we go down and look at the lending markets, we can see that we've lent 0.61 ETH so far, and we can see the interest rate and token yield and all of that good stuff on there. And then if we head back up to the account overview, we can see the staking information, which shows how much we've staked and our APY on that.
Are you guys seeing this?
If we go and tap
I'm gonna stop it. Okay. One more video I want to show you guys. The Zen Master. So I want to give a huge shout out to Zen God. He dropped some really good YBX knowledge. Take a listen.
Currently, the all-time high for this coin, right now it's at 40 XLM each. The all-time high was 50. And this is a real utility project. It's going to be around for a long time. It's going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up. And I did post about it. It was available for sale at 2 XLM. And then by the time I woke up in the morning, it was 8 XLM. And I posted about it. And I bought myself some more at 8 XLM. So that was actually ended up being a really good buy because it went up to 40 in one day. I woke up to nice gains in from 8 to 40 XLM. But the all-time high was 50 XLM. You're just seeing that 1,000 of these YBX coming that are staking for the next 12 months. So you times that by 50, that would be 50,000. While this was happening, basically YBX is a huge upgrade to the protocol. And coincidentally, the same day that YBX went live, I get this network upgrade. And then on November 3rd, planned network upgrade will bring automated markets to Stellar. If you're interested in becoming a liquidity provider, visit StellarX. What have we told you guys this whole time? November 3rd, 11th.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.